VOD channel, if you can even so be called. I wonder what the best Ziliax is for this. Speaking of Ziliax, is OG Ziliax still worth it? Actually forget how I ran this last time. Huh. I guess we want discount and buff. Seems magey. Wow.
I'm ready to face my challenger.
All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Rogue? I'm shocked. I'm absolutely bamboozled that my first opponent is Rogue. Yo, what's up? Yo, it's El Gulash. I agree, let's do this. Thank you so much for the 10 months, my friend. How are you? Thank you so much. I see. Well then. Hey, Sedenoid. Pretty cool they added Commander to Hearthstone. What? New twist format? How is that Commander? What up, Tay? Oh, is this stupid butt poo poo stinky pee pants road. Okay, good. Extra fluffy today. You know, I do my best. I do try to be as fluffy as possible. It is known. Why is the dino staring at us? Because he knows something that you did. And he needs you to know that he knows. Can the quirky Mech Mage win against the oppressive something something rogue? If it draws Seafloor Gateway, maybe. Maybe, just maybe. I mean, can't even get a Galvanizer out here. It's disaster. What a disaster. That's awesome. I forget. Does this count magnetizing? It doesn't, right? Poisonous seems nutty. It would be if we had just a little bit more time. I think. It does not? Alright. I did expect that. Oh, thank goodness. So I can do this. And then what? Oh, sick. Except that... No, it'll still work out. Alright. Is it over? Guess it depends if all the things get hit, but it's looking pretty good. Oh, wow. Did things go terribly wrong? Did things go terribly wrong? Oh no. Disaster. I don't know. Zephyrus. I wonder what Zephyrus is gonna do. Rude. I guess I get it, but I still think it's rude.
Observe, analyze, engage.
It's your time now. Wanna hear my playlist?
Running relaxation protocol.
Unity, precision.
Hooray! Just hooray. Renee thought I said Renee. Trench Surveyor buff still makes you uncomfortable. Yeah, it does seem a little like, why would you do that? But, you know, I'll take it. I need something in my life right now. Some kind of deck to play. To combat all these chumpy decks out there. How hard should I mull for Galvanizer and Scrumbus? I feel like it's pretty hard, but you know, like this is a curve. Worst curve I've ever seen. Oh, it just looks weird as a 2-1? Oh, fair enough, that too. Well, I don't like this curve nearly as much as my last one. I don't mind that. Maybe we set that up for our combo turn now. I was otherwise just gonna play this. we potentially have a big juicy Ziliax play at some point.
Linked together in harmony.
When I see these two together now, oh, okay. I was gonna say when I see these two together now, I kind of think Reynold Priest, but if I can do okay with one more turn of like, oh man, maybe not.
The shadow engulfs us.
So what I'd like to do is this pass. I don't know how reasonable I think that is. I also want to play this thing, but
Observe, analyze, engage.
Want to hear my playlist?
that wasn't the right thing to do this turn, right? Pretty sure. I wonder, is this supposed to be the health one? I don't think the board wipe matters. Let's have it. Let's change this to the one that has rush and health. I think that'll work out great. I think that'll be way better. Let's go! We got this. We're way ahead. We're way ahead, chat. I can taste legend. I can taste it in my mouth. It's actually disgusting. Oh, I forgot this exists.
This is not my first guerrilla war.
This is not my first guerrilla war.
Won't back down.
Weird. Thank you. Are you? Renee hurt her knee over the weekend. Poor thing. I'm kind of tempted to coin that out. Maybe I'll chill. Maybe I'll chill for 2 seconds. Oh, it's Big Shaman. Much less terrifying than Reno Shaman. I have a question about whether or not Seafloor Gateway exists. What do we got? Thunderbringer. That's crazy sauce.
Error, hot bucket.
I think I'm looking for the poisonous or something on this. Maybe I'm looking for the double shark, actually. Hey, Too Refine. Howdy duties. Oh my. Wow. That's cool. I didn't really want to take 8, so that works out for me just fine. That works out for me just fine. come on! This is like the only thing that could have devastated me. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. Chat, I'm about to get absolutely wrecked by stupid Azumet. What's going on here? Great. Alright, that was fine. That was fine. Well, any chip damage that we thought we were gonna get there didn't happen. My cam is too far away. All right, let me zoom in for you. 2:22 a.m. stream poggers. It is pretty poggers, isn't it? It's pretty poggers. Chat, I don't think we quite got there this time. NGL. Will opponents send the 16 face, or will they clear my whole board? Does it matter? It matters a little. I think so.
It's your time now. Planets and stars, power for the taking.
Yeah, we're like, they need damage to win this turn. Wasn't that just lethal last turn? Yeah, that was lethal last turn. Oh, they couldn't do it though. Okay. I take it back. I take it back. I rescind my scoff. Mech Mage is the nuts? Pretty sure. Pretty sure. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Did I say high approaching? High approaching. So the menu tonight is Mech Mage.
I won't
Until I decide it's stupid. I'd like to play Twist, but we got ourselves the expected power outlier. Playing Mech Mage against Shaman and Rogue sounds slightly better than Arthas versus Arthas Mirrors. Arthas is like cracked apparently, and like there's some kind of cheating that was happening unrelated to Arthas. That like people have been getting consequences for, but the cheating itself has not been prevented, I think. Do we ever like the Tempo Mecha Shark?
Frostbite's sharper than bane.
What up, Pug? Howdy duties.
Your time now. Let's go.
impressed by my fungus display. On a scale from 1 to unwinnable, how unwinnable do we think this is?
Observe, analyze, engage.
Wanna hear my playlist?
Oh no, I wanted to play... Oh, is it just not in my hand? No, it was out already. Okay, I'm dumb. I'm dumb, chat. I accept it.
Precision.
Rockets and stars! Power for the taking!
Surely Plush Boo finds way. Surely. Surely. Opponent's about to just fold.
I smell gold in them there waters.
I guess they can kill this with that. Interesting. Seeing stars. See, here's where I'd want the board wide buff. I guess I just wish I hadn't wasted my first shark.
Running relaxation protocol. Running relaxation protocol.
Is Mech Warper confirmed garbage now? I don't know how confirmed it is. I haven't tried it. I think I ran into 3 instances of cheaters last night and got destroyed 3 different ways, so that was interesting. At least they changed it up, how to cheat.
Toys are much more fun to bring.
A curse of frauds upon you.
What do I need? I don't even know what I need. I should cut these for something. What was the thing I was thinking of? I'm not gonna bother waiting any longer. I'm gonna just, you know, get my stats out there and see how they do.
Wanna hear my playlist?
Turn 8 is Mech Mage, outlook uncertain, yeah. Rude. Very rude. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Well, I was gonna try to kill that. I'm so sad Flame Leviathan isn't good enough to include in Mech Mage still. I think it's probably at least somewhat okay.
It's your time now.
Such a perfect specimen.
Well, here we go, chat. Our last best hope for peace. Can I give something double reborn? No, right? Just do that. Surely we don't get grumbled for 3,000 years. True. Mm-hmm. 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 You think you saw in a previous spoof stream that Double Reborn whiffs? Does make sense. Alright, here's our last chance to top deck Gaia. It's not Gaia.
Error. Hot bucket.
That's Gaia.
Observe. Analyze.
Alright, all we have to do is never clear any of this. And we're in the clear. What are our chances? How do we feel about that? Well, we didn't get grumbled, that's true. No grumbling happened here. I was gonna cut something for something. Oh, the Mecharoos. Get out of here, Mecharoos. What was I gonna cut them for, though? Alright, let's go. Let's go. Should I try running Scrumbus pals? Do I even have any anymore? Aw. The sad state they're in. I guess I'm curious to see if they're okay. I feel like Zill... Here. Snip Snap did not impress me. Especially without Mech Warper. Wow, it's 1,000,000 mana now? Yeah, it's jillion. Untold eons of mana. DJWSB. Unusual.
I won't back down.
What up, NZT? I'm so sad to look at. It's so sad to look at, but at the same time, it makes me happy to not see 2x of this on 3. I don't care anymore, honestly. I think Wild would probably be better off unnerfing it if we're not gonna, you know, tidy up the rest of it. Like, everything should get their broken stuff back if Rogue is just gonna sit there doing Rogue stuff and this is gonna do that stuff, you know. I'll miss you, Seafloor Gateway. Taken before its time. Well, isn't that exciting? Isn't that exciting? So what's my line here? I think I might try to get one more discount.
It's your time now.
Hmm. So next turn, this, right? Any hopefully Giga favorite opponents? I think this is one. I saw that on your Twitter and I agree in principle, but I don't know how much I really want that. I want it more than what I have, but not more than what could be. It's just like they really don't want to change anything in Wild. Like it's not like they want to change what's appropriate. They really don't want to change anything, and so they reluctantly change things when they really have to. So like we don't get all the changes that like the format needs to be a good format. Ooh. We'd like 2 off. Do I put in the 6 more damage or do I stealth the shark? 1, 2, 3, 4. So Defile will kill it. I feel like I never recover from me doing this.
I wonder. Oh, it runs out on me.
I think stealth, like if stealth protected the shark, it won the game. But if they had like that, then it was like super devastating. Hey, it worked out. Look at us go. Look at us go.
Jaina versus Nazar.
I won't back down.
I don't know. I feel like keeping Star Scryer is stupid. I almost feel like having Star Scryer in my deck at all is stupid, honestly. But
I see you brought guests.
my spells are pretty good. Look out, Marshy, there's a T-Rex in your room. There sure is. Look at it go. Cower before King Plush. The plushiest T-Rex of all. Oh, this is Renethal. Renethal, you spay. Ooh. Aww. Just curious, do you think Molten Giant is dead in Evenlock now? I don't know that it's dead. I think it's like worse enough that Evenlock is not feeling happy. Excuse me. Evenlock is dead. Evenlock is dead for other reasons. Like, it wasn't good before the Molten nerf. Rogue is too oppressive. And, like, it's not going to beat Hoo Hoo Hunter anyways, so... Well, so 3, I'll have 2 left over. 2, 3, 4. So, almost fill the board. What is 6 times 5? 30? Interesting. I wonder if I should wait a little. Okay. I peaked at Diamond 1, 2 stars with the Cthulhu list I shared the other day. 2 wins away. Ooh, I believe in you. Do you know an unpopular deck that's good right now, like Thief Rogue was in the Badlands? Egg Hunter probably is not as good as... is better than its popularity would suggest. I mean, like, not that it's not getting played, but I feel like it's super duper extra special good.
Hot bucket.
Yeah, I mean, like, we just win, right?
Running relaxation protocol.
But I don't think there's like a big sleeper archetype, I guess. I don't think there's like a big thing that nobody's playing that is way better than you'd expect. Thoughts on the new Twist season? Well, I think as expected, one of the decks... actually, you know what? It did defy my expectations. I thought a lot of the precons were going to be half-baked, and there were going to be several balance outliers. But for the most part, I think, like, having had a glance at the list and no more, they seem mostly fun, and there's only one balance outlier. So, we'll see... we'll see if after the Arthas adjustment, if the others stabilize. But, like, I've heard that, like, Kael'thas is really good. I feel like, you know, something's gonna step up for Arthas once the adjustment happens. Running 2 lists now. One is tech for aggressive rogue list, and the other is just quick ramp, Welkin, Summons, and Brandjaw. That's cool. You're very surprised how not terrible Zyrella is? Hmm.
More meat.
Keep up the aggression.
Alright, well, that's a lot of stuff, huh? Hmm. Kathos was the most played during playtesting. Mm-hmm. Ow! Chat, why is everyone always so rude to me? Wait a second. What did I play? Did I play Chillomatic? What did I do? What did I do on turn 2? I thought I played this. Oh, no. I drew, right? I drew. Okay, that makes sense. Alright. I thought I was dumber than I actually am. As usual.
I don't have enough mana.
Wanna hear my playlist? All charged up.
Running relaxation protocol.
Error. Hot bucket.
Alright, can we Chillomatic them? That's the real question. So far so good. Hit this one. No. You know what? No. I don't know. This was okay, I guess. We'll chill. Here comes more Knolls, if you know what I mean. I'm trying to jam out as much games personally right now for my last stretch for the 1K DK portrait, because it's the one format that doesn't feel bad to play DK. Oh, good luck. Good luck. Hmm. Well, I think I need to do shark stuff, right?
Hurry up. Portal online. It's your time now.
That's pretty good.
Caution. Hot.
I guess, I mean, I might as well. It might clear both of those. Sick. Alright, it all worked out. It all worked out, chat. Either that or it didn't. Wasn't there a point last year where Mech Warper wasn't able to be in any constructed deck? Yep. It had, well, I think it was playable in duels. I think it was unbanned and wild before it was, before duels went down. Oh my goodness. Half of that was nothing. I don't know. That's terrible. Alright, so I have no more... Oh, I can freeze something. I have no more sharks, though, so that's kind of scary. How much do I even need to freeze? I do need to freeze it, right? Because of
Error. Hot bucket.
was hoping for the
Running relaxation protocol.
I was hoping for the drone to go for like a poisonous or something. But anyways, yeah, I didn't need to use freeze there because if they have a Zephyrus, they would have gotten me, right? I wish I could play this turn. Now I can't even play it next turn. Chat, I feel like my opponent may have high rolled slightly. Is there any out to this? Not really, with all our sharks down.
You win this.
Birder, 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 birder. This is an average rogue game. That was like more back and forth than I normally expect from rogue.
Jaina versus Valera.
They low rolled then?
Stay
Yeah.
in the shadows.
I won't back down.
I feel like having this makes this better. It's striking how often the twisted pack cards matter. Alright. What should I do about this, chat? Huh. Feel like I coin out Seafloor Gateway and then hope that I can shark him down the turn after. You guys even ready for this swing turn? I don't think you are. No shot they can deal 8 next turn if I clear all this. No way.
Error. Hot bucket.
I wish. Get someone with this then. Alright, well, unless they have 7 damage, I think we'll be okay. Wah, wah, wah. Garrot. It's Jover. We lose.
Give me that. Not what I want.
Ah. Not as unlucky as I thought. It's a shame that the Mecha Shark didn't get to stick. Because like I would have loved to put the Ziliax on that.
Give me that. Not what I want.
Now let it live forever, please. Okay. I want to take this out. I think this is cringe.
There be
He gets crunch. Chat, I unnerved my mech warper.
Hurry up. Portals online.
Running relaxation protocol.
Caution. Hot.
Do Frostwolf, Warmaster, and Scribbling Stenographer really make the miracle cut now? I feel like finding giants and null off Swindle is more important. Good question. I don't know. Hey, I have more mech warpers to play. Alright, so let's put in a war golem, right? Is one war golem enough, or should I like cut a Sharan Sweeper for the second one? I like a Sharan Sweeper though, it's funny. Why did they leave? Because they were about to get riggedy wrecked by my raw charisma. What's what was I actually thinking of? I don't want to put in war golem. Where's the is it war gear? Is that what it's called? Why do you guys always trick me into saying stupid stuff? I know it's like war, so let's go to the W's and see how that goes. Alright, let's get in there. We got this. We're about to roll them, chat. They're gonna be like, what? They're gonna be like, what? Huh? They're gonna be like, what? Where? Is there any chance you'll be doing more Pokemon TCG content in the future? Yes, there's a high chance. There's a high chance. I almost recorded a video for that this morning, but I woke up feeling incredibly discouraged. So, I didn't do anything. Now I'm doing this because I regret not doing something this morning. And that's my story about all that. Should I keep this? Mimiron's head skipped. I've done too many Mimiron's head videos. I deserve many credits of grace for not running Mimiron's head when I'm just trying to not lose games. Is Magatha bad / too slow on this deck? That costs a jillion mana. A million jillion. I think it's probably good in like, it would be good in Mech Paladin if that was still something. But I mean, this deck needs to like be set up before that. Curly Wordy, how are you? How was the Curly Wordy stream? Hey Curly, what's good? What's bad? It's unfortunate, but this needs to stop, right? So. You hit plat? Nice. You love the plushie? Are we a VTuber? Yes. I am a famous marshy VTuber. This doesn't get countered, does it, if I magnet it? Magnet it? If I magnet it? I'm gonna magnet it. Let's see what happens. Alright, it gets countered. But either way, we're sitting pretty. Dear deck, can I have one of my many hand-wide discounts? Just one would do. Mech Paladin playing Radar Scanner might still be one of the most eye-rolling things that didn't make me instant concede. Yeah. That card was so funny and pushed. Did it ever get any play in Standard? It's so funny, like these decks that are hot, steaming trash in standard, that end up being like a Terra broken in wild. Like Mech Paladin was never anything in standard, was it? I think it had like a brief, you know, like a day in the sun. I think Mech Mage did too, like a single day in the sun. I remember people complaining about the shark in standard.
Error. Hot bucket.
Do I take this one actually?
It's your time now.
Neat.
Error. Hot bucket.
Cower before me, priest. That's even your real name. Is Mech Mage good? It's the best. It's actually the best deck, pretty sure. You know me, if I'm playing it, means it's good. As the #1 competitive streamer out there. Chat, when was the last time you guys got a serious answer from me? Have I been just like the worst this whole time? I'm just trying it out. I was frustrated with the meta and like didn't know what to play, and it sounded vaguely playable. And it has been vaguely playable so far. I must move quickly. Ow. Rude.
Caution. Hot.
Hurry up. Portal online. Hurry up. Portal online.
Perfect, we wasted 1 damage. Do your worst, priest. If you can even so be called. Have I tried the new and improved Quest Mage? Is it just Ignite Mage? The Magatha answer was pretty serious. Nice, I did it. I did it. I did it. Have you tried the... Oh, I answered that. Wait, actually, I think early Sunken City Mech Paladin sort of prevailed, but was mostly overshadowed by Mage. But both of them eventually fell pretty hard once the meta settled after the first few weeks. Yeah, I remember, like, looking at a Mech Paladin and thinking, like, ugh. Yeah. They were drawing, like, 2 to 3 mechs off that thing. It's like, what do you mean 2 to 3 mechs? We draw 5 mechs in Wild. $5 foot long. What a top deck. Alright, priest. Do your worst. Actually, please don't. Please don't do your worst. Please let me win. Gotta go for a stand up, be careful, it's against me. Goodbye, my giant thingamajig. Lemonhead, Mecha Shark, do. Thank you so much for the 2 months, Lemonhead. I appreciate you. Alright. I mean, I guess. We would have something out there to... So sad to see how far the $5 foot long has fallen. Yeah. $5. $5 2-inch.
Muzzle their magic.
The culprit was not tidy.
I guess that wasn't accomplishing what I wanted it to. But also, like, do I really care if that exists at this point? So yeah, mistakes were made, I guess. $6.06 as nature intended. They're really hosted by their own marketing petard on that one, really. What's the name of the legendary that you get to customize with 2 sets of stats and ability? The legendary that you get to customize with 2 sets of stats and abilities? Ziliax?
We're gonna be rich.
Kazakhstan? Is that it? Anyway, there's Kazakis and other Kazakis. Should I leave? Thoughts, chat? Should I leave? Should I get out of here? I have like those 2 sunken sweepers, right? So like, what deck is this? Nobody knows. It's a mystery. It might be Mech Mage, if we think about it. Chat, these sunken sweepers are going to carry so hard, you don't even know. Rush. This looks bad? Pretty sure we're in the best spot I've ever seen in my life. It's our game to lose. Opponent, can you just go slightly faster? Alright, what's the most devastating thing they can get out of this? For them. Like, what could they roll that would be a disaster for them? Howl Fiend? Get a Howl Fiend. Please. I deserve a Howl Fiend. Rip. Alright, it's looking like I might not survive to get those sunken sweepers. Unless... Alright, here we go, chat. Chat, you all doubted. You all doubted and you were 100% correct. So, let's get out. Hi, keep me alive. How's your Mech Mage performing? I don't know. Looks like a 50% win rate. 4-4. Now that we've lost this game, is it 4-5? Yep. Sometimes the doubters are right. I think the doubters are in shambles regardless. They're in shambles because, like, they showed up doubting, which means they're looking at something that disgusts them. So, they're pre-shambled. They're just, if we have victory, they're just in double shambles. It's the believers that sometimes get rewarded.
Jaina versus Malfurion. Cenarius, guide me to victory.
I won't back down.
What's meta right now in Wild? Well, there's Rogue, Rogue, and Rogue. And, I guess outside of, like, top 1000, you get to see a lot of Questline Warlock. Are there more bots in Wild, or are people actually playing? Used to be bots for sure, but now I think it's pretty good. Cool. There are lots of bots in this deck, though. Yeah. Yes, there are lots of bots in this deck. For each bot that was banned in Wild, there's a bot in my deck. There is way less. It's like way, way less. Armor. Armor, you say? Well,
It's your time now.
show you what I think about your armor.
Time now.
You fool. Where are my sharks? Faced around 40% mages. What type of mage? What type of mage? We got Rush. I run this in my deck. Should I be worried that this card that I run in my deck on purpose is token quality? I mean, I would run I would run 1 mana 1/1 Wind Fury. I'm in. Was Mech Jaina obtainable by gold? I actually don't know because they don't show me the deals when things return. So I have to have like incidentally seen them on Twitter to, you know, be able to know what's going on with that. It was not initially, but I suddenly have a lot of mana. Wind Fury for Marshy? Yay! You'll love to see it. As a Marshy fan, you are pleased to no end to see it. Bonk! Bonk. After taking a jillion damage this turn, the druid is still sitting at a healthy 19. Oh, great. Oh, this has Rush too. They could just steal it and then instantly beat me. Oh, great. I forget. It doesn't have, yeah, it doesn't have any, like... Oh, come on. I hate you. Can I get... What would even help me? Nothing? Alright, we got through it. We got through it together, chat. Is the +1/+1 Ziliax really not better than the perfect model? Well, there's two situations. Situation number one, you have a bunch of mechs out and you want to deal slightly more damage. That happens against decks that are pretty beatable. Situation number two, you haven't set up your combo yet, and you've had to pass the first 3 turns to go Galvanizer into Seafloor Gateway against Shadow Priest and Pirate Rogue. You know, you're sitting at 2 or 3 health at that point, and you need a way to heal up a bit and protect your face. Like once you go off with your combo and whatnot, or even if you haven't yet. So, like, I guess my point is, one is borderline Windmord card, and the other one is fulfilling a role the deck desperately needs. Can I do 10 damage? You don't think so? Unless this again.
Hostile entity detected.
Let's see, if I hadn't done all that, if I'd done like this and a mech is 3, ping one of those. We could only done like 6 damage here, right? I just thought this deck did okay against other aggro, but I guess it really relies on Shark too much for that. I mean, like, when I have Mech Warper or God Draw. Sure, but Mech Warper is a slow card now. And it really was always the Paladin one that did well into other aggro. Mech Mage has always been more susceptible than Paladin is. Poop. Stinky poop. Let me see. Do I just do this? Why is this druid still alive? Good question. Because they have infinite health and cards. Why was Mech Paladin so strong before the aura? Just the divine shields? Yeah, it was like before Mech Warper got nerfed, it was really strong into other aggro because you'd splurt out a bunch of stats and then give them all taunt and divine shield. Other aggro could not beat that. There was like nothing they could do. And it happened early enough that they could like get under control Asterix as well. I wonder what they're gonna do. I wonder what they're gonna do to me. Chat, what are they gonna do to me? Is it really just Mildred? Interesting. Great. Am I out of magnetics, by the by? Is anything magnetic in my hand? Kind of. Stoneheart Vindicator was also a brutal tutor for Radar Scanner. That's true. That's true. They got the extra bonus consistency. Oh my goodness, thank you for clearing my board. Alright, so Shark, Rush Thing, trade in. Stop! Are they really just gonna like steal a shark from me right here? Hopefully it shows some like porcupine, rushy thing, and frequency oscillator or something. Don't take a shark, thank you. So yeah, they really did take the porcupine, that's hilarious. Okay, so shark, then this. Alright, well I guess that's all the space we get. That's not even that much damage. Oh my goodness, it's so close! Did I actually, like... Did I mess up? I had lethal, didn't I? No way I didn't. Like, there's no way I couldn't have done this in such a way that I had 2 mana left over. Look at these things. Ah. What do you think about them not refunding dust for nerf twist decks or heroes that people may have either bought or crafted off of legendary cards for, which are going to go away in a month anyways too? I think temper your expectations of twist experience and policy. 6, 7. I am still alive. They have to make me draw 1 more card. Or did they solar eclipse due process? If they solar due process, then I'm dead here no matter what. I just forget. No way. Ha 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 ha. Buying wild packs in hopes of opening Arthas? Oh, don't do that. First of all, we know they're nerfing Arthas. We know they are. So if you're gonna open, like, wild packs are a terrible pack to open because Caverns of Time are in them. So if you get, like, say you have Acid Maw for Beast Hunter, and then you open Acid Maw from Caverns of Time in your Caverns of Time pack. Later on, when you search extra in your collection to see what duplicates you have, it's not going to show you the original Acid Maw that you got. Like it hides that duplicate from you. So like when you pull a Caverns of Time card out of a wild pack, unless you want to like manually cross-check all the different sets that go into the Caverns of Time duplicates, that dust is essentially lost to you. So don't open wild packs, that's my opinion, until they make that change. These are good, right? Buying wild packs in hopes of opening Guff Room Totem? Alright, power to you. That's based. That's just based right there. Do you think they should split dust into standard and wild dust and cut the cost of wild packs and cards, or are we just too cooked anyways for them to care? Well, I don't think that. I don't think you should have wild dust and standard dust. That's a little cringe. But like making wild packs cost less, wild cards cost less, and give less dust when you disenchant them would be a good change. Commence obliteration.
Muzzle their magic.
I'll miss you, my sweet, sweet Shumbo. Goodbye, security automaton. Huh. I should have traded here. That was stupid of me. A very fun twist is the Battlecry Hunter one is the no duplicate hold Hunter card. Very fun. Have you tried it? I've played 3 games of Arthas. That's all the twist I've done. Wouldn't rotated cards immediately lose value as soon as it rotated? Yes. Yes, it would. What they'd have to do is tell you in advance so you could dust anything you wanted to dust while it was worth more. And then you would have to go into the rotation with the understanding that if you Anything you let rotate will be worth less later. So, this is like why that would never work, right? Like that would never work because everyone would be like, "Oh, you took away my value," when really they made a great change that makes Wild way more accessible for everybody. So like at a certain point, we need to accept like a little bit of compromise on our side for a huge compromise from them. But it's not going to happen, you know. Like I guarantee you, everyone would like look at it from that lens and would be seen as like an exclusively negative, player unfriendly change.
Wanna hear my playlist?
Running relaxation protocol.
Hello, Mr. Boo. How goes playing against our oppressive meta-defining quest warlock? You know, we're vibing. We're vibing. Look at that domino effect. Look how funny it is. Look how funny that domino effect is.
Muzzle their magic.
If you hit disenchant in an Asima having 2 Asima, it should not show the message you will have less cards you can play, right? It does do that.
Try crystal.
It does not consider them the same card.
Blood is my currency.
Oh. Well. I guess... this? I guess? We're gonna get him, chat. Don't you worry. Goodbye, all my stuff. I will miss you. I will miss you. Chat, I need more than this. I need more than my friend here. Oh, that's a good draw. That's a good draw, chat. I'm into it. Did the Pokemon YouTube video go as you'd hoped? No. I don't think it quite met my my hopes. I think what I need to do is like decide that I'm gonna play Pokemon for a week and then see how like a few of them in a row would do. But also I didn't quite meet my goals as far as like how my commentary went while I was talking. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I think even I could do better if I was gonna try again. But like it was like a long shot that it would do well anyway, right? So yeah. Well, I'll be. Well, I'll be, chat. Did we lose?
What to do? What to do?
All charged up.
Pounded, I see why. Warlocks are returning to the fatigued version instead of giants. Nature is healing. I'm shocked that this is happening. Who could have predicted this? Who could predict it? Did Bako and Gen video perform well? It did, actually, yeah. I think of all my co-op videos, that one did by far the best. It still didn't quite do as well as like a regular video, but it was only a little bit behind, you know? Like it was man, them ratting the Gaia was pretty... It's kind of a disaster, huh?
More fun to bring. Unity, precision.
You're not going to try to get poison from the drone? Could that have done anything after they ratted my Gaia? The turn where I played, I think it was the Sunken Surveyor. That turn, if I hadn't gone Sunken Surveyor ping, I could have played the Galvanizer, which would have set up being able to play Gaia and Drone under the Galvanizer. No, Gaia and Drone in the same turn. But as soon as I didn't do that, I was not going to be able to play Gaia with Poisonous prior to the rat turn.
Jaina versus Vulganis.
All shall tremble.
I won't back down.
These are kind of like my weakest discounters, but I'm gonna try keeping them anyway. I could go coin this into this, into this, into who knows. Maybe I'll just chill. Maybe I'll just chill. Well, I could do like this, coin this turn. I don't know if that's even good. I'm not going to do it. I don't care what any of you say.
It's your time now.
I think this should be like second War Golem and something else. There's no other good magnetics, right?
Goes a long way.
I don't think this really matters. What's the something else? Should I put Snip Snap back in? Now that I have Mech Warper? Rude. Honestly, the sight of a 4-mana Mech Warper sickens me. Yeah, I'm right there with you. Don't worry.
It's your time now.
relaxation protocol.
Toys are much more fun to bring.
I should put Mechathune in? You're right. You're actually just so true right now. You're being so true right now. Not my face.
Powering up. Portals online.
Observe error. Hot bucket. Engage.
Heads up, drink sliding your way.
It's like, I'm sure mech decks are fine, but they just aren't as fun when Mech Warper was 2 mana. Yeah. Yeah. I'm ready for the wild can be wild. I'm ready. Ready to join that team. Give everything their stuff back. You know, if we're not gonna like actually take a proactive approach to making this mode playable, let's at least make it silly. Like, or we're like a unhappy medium. Can opponent do it? Can they play that? Well, there you go. Now we need to find out if Marshy can play Shark off the top.
My time comes to an end.
Can Marshy play Shark off the top, chat?
Flesh fails. Try
Every time I see Demolisher, I get kind of nostalgic because it was my favorite deck back in 2015 because of infinite damage for free.
crystal.
All right, well, that's something. Shark one time, let's go. Unlucky. Wow, we did it, chat. We won.
You win.
I also used to like Demolisher Druid. Good times, best times, great times, terrible times.
Jaina versus Maiev.
Want to try an apple?
I won't back down.
Do you plan on playing Tog Druid for stream sometime? I don't know what I plan. No, you were a schemer. You had plans. Yeah, I don't know. Do I want to play Tog Druid? I don't know. I have a tentative sponsorship for tomorrow. I also had like a tentative plan to do another co-op stream, but we decided to push that off to possibly later in the week. So if this person, did they even get back to me? Last time I was gonna do a sponsorship with this person. They sent me an email, and then I got back to them, like, okay, I'd like to do it, and they said, all right, when would you like to do that? And I was like, how about Monday? And then their next message was like the next day, and it said, I'm sorry, that campaign is filled for the month. We'll try to get you in June. So if I have the same result this time, maybe I'll just unsubscribe from those opportunities.
Jaina versus
Lava Hero. Wow.
Fear the coming storm.
I won't back down.
Hey, when people are unresponsive, yeah. Okay, so I think what happens is they have a certain amount of sponsorships and they need to fill them all. So they just kind of like get out a bunch of like, hey, do you want to do this? Hey, do you want to do this? And then the first people to respond are in. But like when I say I want to do it, and then you tell me, okay, when are we doing it? At that point, I need to be locked in. You know, I feel like it's rude to like continue the conversation as if like to still like not have my thing locked in when you've already said, all right, when are we doing it? You know. So oh, Lava Hero, you silly goose. You silly totem goose. Wow.
There is little time.
Observe, analyze, engage.
Observe, analyze, engage. Framester. What offbeat or meta Pokemon decks are you planning on playing for stream? I built like an Okie Doggy thing that I had vague plans of maybe trying, but it's not quite polished enough, I don't think, but I might try that. I had, like, if you guys remember from that stream, I was working on like a Dragapult EX vid, and then I kind of like I got tired and couldn't complete it, so I could always play that deck again. I like the Lost Box version a lot more, so I figured the Xatu version would be more graspable for new people, but the Lost Box version is so much more fun that I think I'd rather just stream that next if I'm gonna do that. You genuinely wonder what causes ropes like that to happen. Sometimes I will like take my last action and then tab over to somewhere else, thinking that I ended my turn, and then wonder why I'm not hearing any noises and look back and go, oh, oops. So like, it's not like I haven't done stuff like that. Ba-ba-da-ba. Well, the next shark will be sick, I guess. How hospitable in the Pokemon meta to homebrew decks versus Hearthstone? Like, night and day. Like, meta decks are pretty strong, and it's not nearly what it used to be. It used to be, like, back in, like 2004 to 2010, somewhere, like, in that area. If you wanted to build your own sauce, you had so many options and stuff to do. But ever since they started doing the 2-prizer Pokemon all the time, a larger portion of the set is unplayable. You know, like it's like you get a bunch of power cards and a bunch of filler in sets now. So it used to be that all that filler was like could be tech attackers to hit weaknesses and stuff like that, or off meta cards. And now like it's basically like your choices are a pushed mechanic that wasn't quite enough as far as like off meta stuff or homebrew style stuff, or whatever 2-prize Pokemon aren't in the top tier. But it's still like, you know, like you have dozens and dozens of things that you can think about if you want to build your own funny stuff. Back before Expanded disappeared, I used to do like my own homemade stuff all the time. Like I would primarily play stuff that I made myself, like just goofy ideas. I think in the time that I haven't been playing Expanded, like you know, in the year that Expanded hasn't been available on PTCGO, like it was the transition from PTCGO to PTCGL that removed Expanded. In that time, like actual Expanded, looking at like the results in Japan has become like crazy oppressive. So I don't think it's as fun as it was, you know, a couple years ago, but I won't get to know until they finally decide to add it all. Well, here's this, I guess. Poisonous Gaia, I summon you.
Wanna hear my playlist?
Running relaxation protocol.
I've gone all in, chat. Looking for a standoff, be careful. How was Pokemon before only one supporter turned in Pokemon? It used to be fine, right? Okay, so back in the day, your supporters were generally just draw cards. So they were draws and tutors, and that was it. As time went on, they started trying to spice things up. So they would get things that like attached energy or denied abilities or, you know, all that type of stuff. And as they started to get more creative with their supporters, it started to get a little like it started to be that if your opponent could play a supporter on their first turn, it had a high likelihood to be able to effectively make you skip a turn, skip your first turn. So like it was pretty brutal. So like there's one Hex Maniac I think is the most iconic, but until the end of your opponent's next turn, ignore all abilities. So like your opponent couldn't even use setup Pokemon to get going. And like some decks would just spam that because they'd use their own like ability Pokemon first to get all set up, and then they'd play Hex Maniac, and then they'd versus a VS Seeker to get Hex Maniac back, and keep doing it over and over again. And there was another one, Getsus. You look at your opponent's hand, and then you draw a card for each trainer card there, and then shuffle them all into your opponent's deck. So like, they would just like destroy you based off of that. We were hoping for poop stinks. We were hoping for Rush there. But like, if you rewind further than that, you know, your supporter would just be like, search your deck for 3 non-rule box Pokemon and put them on your bench. So you'd use it just to get set up. And then, interesting. All right, another out for a Rush. Can we top deck a Rush mech? Still a shot. Give me that Skaterbot. No, it's not Skaterbot. Or is it? Or is it, chat? That's Skaterbot. These were pretty good mechs, huh?
Nature waits.
Oh, not Devolve. Oh, what's that? Is that Lava Chumbo? We'll never know. Goodbye, Lava Hero. Take your baking soda volcano to the grave. I probably won't do anything with this stream as far as videos, but you know, it was nice to like show up for a bit. I'm gonna send you guys over to Schmoopy. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you for being here. I'll be back again tomorrow to be one of the people who stream tomorrow. Yeah, see you guys next time.